Just like the way it is said in the Bible again. I don't know why I keep going back to this Bible. The reason why I do that is because the consciousness of most people are attached to that book. So if you want to bring their consciousness out of that area, the best thing to do is to show them from the book that they carry what exactly is what, because they're all being programmed. Now, when it comes to your spiritual journey, it's a very lonely one. Spirituality is not like religion. It doesn't require fellowship, at least not in the rudimentary stages, not in the early stages of it. No, you need to go on that journey alone. You know why? Because the number one thing you need before you get power is knowledge. This is why they tell you knowledge is power, because you got to get the knowledge first before you go get the power. The knowledge gives you the power. Applied knowledge is wisdom. All right. So when you begin to walk this path, this narrow path that is crooked, it leads to everlasting life, but it's crooked and narrow. You know why? Because a lot of people will not understand you. A lot of people will project onto you. Their insecurities, they will pour it all over you. The best thing to do is not to engage. Do not respond. If you are responding, oh, you are serving devil, and you now respond, I'm not serving devil, I'm serving God. It's you that is serving devil. You're feeding the beast. Because point is, that argument cannot really give that person the consciousness they need. They're only trying to aggravate you so you can lose alignment. Because when you're emotional and you've lost alignment and you're like, no, I'm defending this, I'm not that. The reason why you don't want to engage is because when you engage, what happens is emotions are not what you think they are. Emotions are entities. Yeah, this is why they tell you God is love, because what is hate? What is ego? So when somebody is angry, it's an emotion, it's a frequency. That means you dive into a frequency just to engage in an argument. That means you're losing alignment because you're going somewhere you were not initially. This is why they say the universe is mental. It's all in your head. The devil, the witchcraft, the Satan, the Lucifer, whoever is trying to harm you, village people, anything that they can do, you can undo. Anything that they can undo, you can do. But you have to be of the right consciousness. And this is something that you cannot buy in the market. This is something that you cannot, you can't pay for it. You have to experience it. And in experiencing it, it takes time. This is the reason why you should not put pressure on anybody as to their level of consciousness. You shouldn't say, oh, I know more than you. You don't know anything. No more. Yeah, nothing wrong with knowing more, but don't pressure them. Everybody learn at their own pace. Don't argue. Don't debate. Just simply accept or ignore. If the energy is not what you want, ignore. If it is what you want, accept. It's simple. But when you are using your gifts, your intuition, your discernment, your insight, all these things, it reveals the enemy way before the enemy even reveal themselves. Because one thing to know about energy doesn't lie. Humans can lie, but energy doesn't lie. Vibration doesn't lie. Consciousness doesn't lie. Let me give you an instance. Somebody is saying, oh, God called me. I'm a man of God, and I'm going to do what I want to do for you because God called me. I wasn't there when God called you. I don't know what you're really doing. I know what you're saying. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I don't know anything about you, to be very sincere. When you look at the actions of that person, you will see the inconsistencies if God did not really call that person. You can lie to yourself if you want because you've become emotional, but you will see it. It will be what you cannot hide. The materialism, the egotisticness, or is that a word? Egotism. I think that's it. Egotism. The pride, the nonchalance, the misbehavior basically. And it's not as if you are judging the person, no, but people who always want to, say this person is like this, person is like this, person like this, they don't look at themselves. That's the thing. They see everybody where they don't see themselves. Don't be like that. That's why you see in the Bible, they tell you, before you remove the straw in somebody else's eye, remove the rod in yours. This is why spirituality is a introspective journey, because you need to focus on yourself. But all these distractions are trying to take you out of self. Are you going to allow it? Are you going to fight it? Are you going to ignore it? Because one thing to know is that you cannot change somebody's mind unless that person decides to change their mind themselves.